Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, all honor, praises and glory, Ka Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. Yeah, basically, man, I just wanted to go a little bit into Esau's blessing, man, his speciality on this planet, which is handling the sword, man. Alright, because basically the Lord put it in his spirit to basically rule over us, man. Alright, the basis of men. Salakia. The scripture says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Alright. And that he covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who's constantly going into other people's lands, trying to take their resources, trying to take their oil and so on and so forth, precious stones, and it's the so-called white man, and he's the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. He is the deceiver, whose words were smoother than butter, man, and all he does is fucking lie and cheat and steal, man. Let me get this real quick right here, and you just had that Columbus Day, in which a lot of states over there in America now, they're changing it from Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day, man. And a lot of Native American Indians, they don't even seem to realize that prior to this Indigenous Peoples Day, they were celebrating Columbus Day, man. They didn't even know that, you know, they were glorifying the death of their ancestors, man, their own people. All right, them themselves, because in the reincarnation, man, hey, they were getting jacked up, man. All right, a lot of our people got jacked up over there in the Americas, man. When Christopher Colon, all right, landed over there, all right, in I think he touched down to like Haiti and Dominica and that and whatever. Man, he was killing people, Native American Indians, left, right, and center. And there were Hebrews over there, man. That's why he brought Hebrew interpreters on the boat, all right, for them to translate. And he read the book of Esdras, because there's even that book, Conquests of Paradise, 1492. The actor that played Christopher Colon, he even mentioned the book of Esdras, man, and that's how he knew to go over there to the so-called New World. But it wasn't really a new world that he established. It was already known. Otherwise, how would he have been able to quote Esdras? All right, he already had ancient maps. The Vikings done already went over there as well, man. So, man, he's just a damn liar, man. All right, this so-called white man is a fucking liar, man. A Jew rat bastard, Christopher Colon. Alright, this is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. That's right. These are the words of Yahweh Shai. Alright, talking about the thief, which are the Edomites, man. Because look, man, the Lord said that they are accustomed to do evil. Alright, there's nothing good within a so-called white man, an Edomite, man. Alright, I mean, you got some so-called white people that have leprosy, that look white, but they're really Israelites, because our seed has been scattered among all peoples, all the nations where they were scattered, and therefore you got a confusion of faces, all right, as it says in Daniel's 9 and 7, all right. So not all Israelites are gonna look like a so-called black person, like Shaft, man, all right, or Wesley Snipes. Okay, so let me go to this now. I just want to focus on Esau's blessing here. And this is the so-called white man's MO, man. And if it doesn't fit him, man, all right, then, you know, fuck you, man. I don't care what you got to say, man. We're going to teach this truth regardless. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right, the significance of the horse being red, because it represents Esau, because Edom. All right, Esau that dwelt in Edom, Edom means red. All right, and the red horse represents his power structure, that red man's power structure. Okay, it says power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Now, who takes peace from the earth? Who's constantly spraying chemtrails in the air? Who's constantly vaccinating children? All right, who's constantly taking seeds out of grapes, GMO foods? All of this, man, it's the so-called white man. All right, if it ain't him, where is he, man? You know, is it the Arabs? Is it them Hamites down there in Somalia swatting flies, man? All right. It says, and that they should kill one another, and it was given unto him a great sword. All right. And let's go into this word sword here. I'm going to go into this word sword from the Old and the New Testament, man. Alright, so we're going to get a broad range or a better perspective on what that word sword means. Okay? Alright, so it's from the Greek macharia, and it says a large knife used for killing animals and cutting up flesh. Because yeah, you can do a lot with a sword, man. You can cut things into pieces. Alright, you can bash shit up, you can cut it into, you can hit it sideways, or you can hit it with the sharp part. You can fuck shit up with a sword, man. It says a small sword, as distinguished from a large sword, a curved sword for a cutting stroke, a straight sword for thrusting. Yeah, you can thrust with a sword. A sword is pointy as well. You can thrust with it. Alright, and it can pierce. Alright? And a sword is used for destroying things, man. A sword is a weapon of killing. A killing instrument. Alright, so let's go to Isaiah. Quickly get the book of Isaiah 54 and 16. Because America is about to be taken out with the ultimate sword, man. Alright? And that's going to be them ICBM nuclear missiles. Because your modern day sword would be a modern day gun or bazooka. Or it could be an ICBM nuclear missile. Because why? It's a killing instrument, and it will blast you to pieces. It's a killing instrument. It says, Isaiah 54 and 16, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. And that's talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That instrument that has been created for his work. All right. In fact, let's go into that word instrument right there, because I ain't even gone into this word. I believe it's, what is that? Kalaya instrument. It says an article, vessel, implement, utensil, an object, apparatus, vessel, an apparatus, all right, equipment, all right, an implement, tool, all right. It says implement of hunting or war, all right. Hey, Esau's known for being a hunter. That's why he's always got his fucking, these deer heads hanging on in his living room window and off his living room wall. Looking down in the living room and shit, man. Overlooking the throw rug and shit. Looking at the fireplace. Alright? Yeah, man. So, basically, this is Esau's instrument that he's created, man. Alright? And the Lord said he's created the waster to destroy. Alright? Because in the ancient times, man, you had people, the smith, the local smith. You can watch things like Game of Thrones or Kingdom of Heaven. In fact, one of the first scenes in Kingdom of Heaven, you had Bailey and the main character, Orlando Bloom. He was a smith, and he was basically bashing up, tempering a sword, making sure it was sharp and ready to do its work, ready to take another man's life. All right. So let's go to Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." All right. So, hey, back in the ancient times, you would have had, like I mentioned, Kingdom of Heaven or 300. You got, you might two opposing sides of the battle. They'll go into the war, shields, swords, battle axes, all shouting and shit, blood all over, garments rolled in blood. It says, but this war shall be with burning and with fuel of fire. Okay, why? Because it's talking about them ICBM nuclear missiles, going back to Isaiah 54 and 16, the instrument that was created, all right, for the waster to destroy. And that's talking about Esau, because he's the ultimate man taking peace from the earth. All right, the ultimate nigger, the ultimate thief, the ultimate liar, the cancer on the earth that needs to be put to the side, that needs to be taken out of the earth. And you know what? The Lord's going to take you out of the earth, man. As pursuant to the book of Obadiah, after 1,000 years of slavery, you're all going to be rounded up and you're going to be burnt. We are going to have to look at your leprous faces again, man. That's it. You're going to be through. All right, so let me get, I'm going to go to Genesis 27 and get Esau's blessing right here. Just the beginning part. It says, and by thy, Genesis 27 and 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? And when we read one of the first precepts, Revelation 6 and 4, did it not say that, and it was given unto him a great sword, power to take peace from the earth, the red horse? That's talking about Esau. Okay? And by thy sword shalt thou live. So let's go into this word sword in the Hebrew and see if we get a different, or or more in-depth breakdown of the word. That word in the Hebrew is charab, and it says a sword, knife, tools for cutting stone. All right, yeah, because them ICBM nuclear missiles, man, hey, they're gonna cut. Hey, man, they're gonna cut everything up, man. All right. It says also a cutting instrument from its destructive effect. Okay, so when you look at this definition right here in the Hebrew charab, and you look at what it says it's a cutting instrument from its destructive effect. It says as a knife, sword, or other sharp implement. Okay, so you got to understand that one of the tools of Esau is his sword, man. That main tool that he uses is his sword, and that's how he's constantly subdued other nations and got them to do his bidding through means of that sword. Why? Because he's taken peace from the earth through means of that sword. But now all the other nations now, they're beating, like, pursuant to the prophecy in Joel the 3rd chapter, they're beating their plowshares and their pruning hooks into spears. And the weak are now standing up and saying, I am strong. Because, look, man, America is going to get so many missiles shot on. 200 million missiles are going to be shot over there in America, man. And it's going to be a lake of fire. All right? And it's going to be destroyed. As it was written, the day that cometh is going to burn as an oven, man. All right? But I just wanted to focus on this right here. It says from its destructive effect. And what's more destructive than an ICBM nuclear missile, man? The way that the Lord is going to take this wicked society out, man. All right? Let's talk about, let's see, nuclear. I just type it. If I just type in nuclear destruction, you best believe you're going to get some images, man. There you go. Right here. Nuclear destruction. And that is what awaits America's fate, man. It's going to become a lake of fire as written in the book of Revelation, man. Alright? So, hey, Lord willing, you Arkin were edified, man. Hey, the so-called white man is the one that was given the great sword, man, to take peace from the earth. Alright? And modern day Bosra, which is over there in America, is going to be a wasteland, man. Alright? Barren and desolate. And no man's going to be able to dwell there but them desert dwelling creatures, man. Okay, let me close out with one last scripture. I believe it's in Jeremiah. Chapter 49, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Jeremiah 49 and 30. In fact, let me start up. 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So Esau is being laid bare, man. Alright? Especially through the prophets and the men over here, starting from the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone on down, man. Alright? Basically, Esau has been made bare. Alright? And their elders before them. And it says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunken. Alright, so and that's basically talking about the children of Israel, man, because really, man, you put hell on us, man, and that cup represents the affliction that we had to go through. Alright? It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So Esau, you're gonna have to drink of the cup also, man, and so all you other nations, man. Alright, because the Lord said, he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of my eye. Alright? It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bosra, alright, which was a capital city back there for the Edomites, alright, it says, shall become a desolation. So modern day Bosra today is America, alright. So America, you might as well just put America, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the city thereof shall be perpetual wastes. Okay, so there you go, man. Alright, Babylon is going to be destroyed, and there ain't going to be no man or beast dwelling there but them desert dwelling creatures, man, and that's about it. Yeah, man, if that's, I'm gonna close out on that, man. I think I did have one more precept. Oh, here we go. Revelation 18, real quick. And 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Alright? And that's talking about America, man, because America is basically Babylon the Great. Alright? It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. That's right, man. The great whore that sitteth on the beast, which is America. All these nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, man. All right, they've all been indoctrinated with America's policies, man. Gay marriage. Now you've got them Arabs over there in Saudi Arabia. Now their women are allowed to drive and shit like that, man. So you all know that all the nations are pissed off of America, man. All right. And they're all doing trade with America, because it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, man. Alright, so you are guilty by association, man. All you other nations, man, that you make a tumult around the children of Israel, man. You say, cut them off. Come, let us cut them off from being a people, as pertaining to the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter. You're going to have to pay for everything that you've done, man. Alright, but Esau, man, your kingdom is through, man, as it is written in 2nd Ezra 9, 6 and 9. Alright, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That modern day virus running around, that cancerous being running around on the planet, is going to be done away with, man, and the earth is finally going to be at rest. Hey, the scripture says that even the trees are going to rejoice, man. Alright, since they're going to say, since the so-called white man's been taken out of the way, hey, no fella has come up against him, man. No more deforestation. Alright, and a modern day fella is a lumberjack. Alright, cutting down the trees, because that's what Esau loves to do, man. Alright, the scripture says, destroy them that destroyeth the earth, and that's talking about these damn Edomites, man. So with that, Lord willing, you Arkin were edified, man. I'm gonna close out on it, man. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.